We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when like not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. How about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? This shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy?
Hi, guys. So, yeah, I think Corey Holcomb probably got under her, and that's why Jess Hilarious went live. I think she really went live more so because she was upset over Corey talking nonsense, and he out here spreading all this stuff like, oh, she's not funny, or she only got that job because she got followers. And I think that's why she responded the way that she did. However, I do agree with her. Like, that doesn't make sense for them to bring somebody else in and not discuss it with her. But then it sounded like Envy. I was listening to some clips. I think Envy was saying that they told her or something. But yeah, it's kind of weird because she kind of win some contest or something. It was several other people that they were looking at, right? And they end up going with her. So yeah, I feel like she probably feel like, I went through a lot to get to this point. So why just because I go on maternity leave and come back, I gotta be dealing with whole another person sitting in my seat and y'all giving her my segment. Even though a lot of people are saying that the other girl, Lauren with the latest, is better than Jess with the mess. So I don't know. I don't listen to The Breakfast Club, to be really honest. I only see clips, and that's usually when somebody is here on YouTube talking about whatever they're talking about. And so I thought Jess was doing a pretty decent job. I didn't, I think some people just complain to complain, and some people just complain because they just don't like folk, right? Like Corey. And he's an incel. He gets on my last nerve. And he's always attacking women, in particular black women. So I don't care for him. I don't like, if he's trying to classify that as humor or say he's some type of comedian. I haven't heard him tell a joke yet. Do y'all know that? I have never heard him tell a joke. I've only heard, every time I see him, he is complaining about some woman. Saying some really foul and nasty stuff about some woman, in particular black women. I've never heard him tell a joke. So I don't even know how he is classified as a comedian, because I think being nasty like that is not comedy, right? It's kind of like when I don't know if that white guy was supposed to be a comedian that was saying that he would sleep with Kendrick Lamar, I'm saying that the nice way. Like, that's not there's no humor in that. That's dark and crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, like I can understand her really not wanting to give Corey that type of clout. But I do think if he was the one really bothering her, that she should have just checked his ass instead of putting that on her job, because I don't really think she's that upset at the girl like that. I think that it was more Corey getting under her. And then the girl, I think, yes, from the clip, the girl was confronting her over the stuff that she was saying, and they kind of had their back and forth. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Do you think that they should have brought this other person in? Do you guys agree with that if you listen to The Breakfast Club? Because I don't listen to it. I don't watch it, so I don't know. And if they were thinking, you know, we really like Lauren on the entertainment news, should they have talked to Jess even before she came back? Because they couldn't, because I'm sure she was hearing the girl there. They could have had a Zoom meeting with her and kind of talked it over with her even before she got back. But even when she came back and the young lady was still there, I don't know. She's saying that they didn't say anything, but it sounded like Envy was saying, we did tell you. We were letting you know that she was going to be here. I guess just feel like, well, why have two people here? What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like it's okay to have two women, especially with somebody like Charlamagne who talks crazy, you know, the way that he talks. Because that's the thing I did not like about Angela. Like, she never really stood up for women, and she never, and maybe she felt outnumbered, and I almost feel like she came out and kind of said that, like she felt outnumbered by all these guys being around her. So in that respect, I can see why they would keep the two girls there. However, other than that, I don't really know, you know, or feel any kind of way about it, but she feels some kind of way about it. But maybe she's just trying to make sure her job is secure, right? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about the whole conversation if you've been following all of that. Lauren with the latest and Jess with the mess. Let me know what y'all think about them keeping both of them in the comments, and you know, everything else. And Corey, because Corey get on my nerves. He gets it's something about him that just don't sit well with me at all. And yeah, you don't have to like people, and just like I don't, and but you don't have to attack people in the manner in which he attacks people, in very, you know, degrading and disgusting type of tones. And then he had this whole thing where the lady accused him of hitting her, right? And so it kind of all just plays into itself that something's not right with him where women are concerned. And so there's something is problematic that he's allowed to even sit out here. And then he wondering why nobody is hiring him. You know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.